Good morning, students. Our topic is CSS advantages and CSS disadvantages. Now, advantages of CSS. Why we are using CSS? We saw already about what do you mean by CSS? How can I use it? How can you use it? Syntax of CSS. Now, advantages of CSS. Why we are using CSS? There are some advantages of CSS. That's why we have to use CSS. First advantage is CSS allow us to set format of the website. CSS allow us to set format of the website without changing the underlying structure. What do you mean by CSS? What do you mean by it? CSS allow us to set the format of the website. If I want to apply CSS to my web page, then how can I use it? We already learned about how can you use CSS. If you want to apply CSS, first of all, CSS means what? CSS means style. If you want to apply some style, if you want to see your web page in attractive manner, then you have to use CSS. You can apply CSS in your heading. If I want to make 10 pages of my web page, I want to apply same effect on my 10 pages heading, 10 page heading of the 10 page, then I have to use CSS. So you have to create CSS like this. In CSS there are two parts. First part is selector and second is declaration. Selector, you have to select heading tag, that is h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, h6, and in declaration portion you have to select, you have to give property and its value. It is known as CSS. Now, CSS advantages. Your first advantage is CSS allow us to set format of the website. It allows us to set format of the website. If you want to format your web page, then you have to apply some style, and you can apply some style by using CSS without changing underlying structure. If I want to change my CSS, if I want to change case uppercase, I want to change uppercase to lowercase, I want to apply I want to write lowercase instead of uppercase. I am giving lowercase in case section. I don't want uppercase, I want lowercase. So I have to change in case portion, and I have to write lowercase instead of uppercase. But when I am changing case portion, font, alignment, background color and border will remain same. There is no change in your other properties. So your first advantage of CSS is your, if you want to change your CSS format, then you can change it without affecting other members. We can make changes to the website without the fear of accidentally changing the data. It means what? If you want to change your website data, if you want to change your, if you want to change your website CSS, then you can change it without the fear of accidentally changing other data. So if you want to change your CSS any property, you can change it easily without affecting other part. If I want to change background color, I want to give red color instead of light blue color, then simply go into your CSS portion and write in your background color red, if you want red color instead of light blue color. So your background color will be red, but your font, case, alignment and background property will remain same. There is no change inside your other property. It means CSS is important, because if you want to change any part of your CSS, if you want to change any style of your property, then you can change it without affecting other member, without modifying other member. So CSS is important. Second, web designer's job. A person who is designing your web page is known as web designer. The web designer's job is made easier. As to change the style of an element, he only needs to make modification in CSS file. For example, I want to change only CSS file, then there is no need to change other file or other web page. I want to change only CSS file, so I have to go in my CSS file and simply I can change it. So it is very so this job made easier for designer, because if you want to change only CSS file, directly you can go in your CSS file. There is no need to change other file, no other web page. It is an advantage. Third, we have to set the style for each element only once. Means what? If I want to make my website, I want to make 10 pages total. How many pages? 10 pages of my website, and I want to apply in my 10 pages, I want to apply same style for my 10 pages. Then I have to simply create CSS for one time. How many time? Only one time. I have to create this CSS only one time, and I can apply this CSS for 10 pages. I can apply only if I want to make one CSS, I can make it, and I can apply this one CSS to all pages. So it is very easy for designer. Designer's job made easier, and there is no need to define number of CSS for different pages. The CSS has laid less code compared to that HTML. As I told you, if you want to apply some style in your HTML, you can apply it. As you know, if you want to create registration form in your HTML in your notepad, then you can create it. If you want to create registration form in your composer, you can create it. But in composer you can make it very easily, because there is no need to write any code, while in your HTML you have to write various codes for various texts. So as compared to composer, HTML is very lengthy and complex. So composer is good compared to HTML. Same in CSS, you have to write very less code, if you want to apply some style in your HTML, you have to write many codes, many tags, many styles for various texts. So CSS has less code compared to HTML, thus the web page will load faster. Why web page will load faster? Because page has less code. If your page has less code, then your page will load faster. And your fourth advantage is using CSS makes the website designing quick. Why? If you want to create your CSS in your website, then then you can make your website designing quick, because less code you have to write, less designing you have to create, because you have to create only one time CSS, and you can apply this CSS to various pages. So your time will save, your energy will save, and your website designing quick and efficient. So there are many advantages of your CSS. If you want to apply CSS, then it is good as compared to HTML. If you want to apply this same effect through your HTML in your notepad, then you can apply it. If you want to apply font case, alignment, background color and border, you can apply through HTML. But difference between CSS and HTML is that in CSS you have to make this CSS only one time, and you can apply this CSS to all pages, while in HTML you have to write for all pages all code. You have to write for all your pages, you have to write many text, many lines, and it will very lengthy process. So as compared to HTML, CSS is good. So CSS has some advantages and disadvantages also, but advantages are good. uh, Advantages are good compared to HTML. That's why we are using CSS. Now disadvantage of CSS, the CSS compatibility varies with different browser. Browser means what? we have already created our registration form in Notepad or in Composer, and we have to run our program into various browser. You can use Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. But CSS compatibility different with different browser. Means what? For example, we are creating CSS like this. We are applying font, case, alignment, background color and border. Maybe it is possible when you are creating your CSS and you are going to run your web page in Internet Explorer web browser. In Internet Explorer web browser, you can see font, case, alignment, background color, border as you have created in your CSS. But it is also possible when you are applying CSS and you are running your web page in your Google Chrome. There it is possible कि your alignment is center, but alignment function will not work, or maybe our background color is light blue, or you can't see background color light blue because web browser is different. In Internet Explorer you can run but through all property you can run your web page and you can see all these property in your CSS, but possible in Google Chrome you can't see properly because web browser is different. So in our 11th standard animation, we have already learned about animation, and you know about it. In animation effect you can clearly see in your internet browser, but there is there but but maybe possible it will not run properly in your different web browser. Same like in CSS, same as in CSS, the CSS compatibility varies with different browser. This means what? This means that some of the style sheet feature are not supported by all the browser. Some feature of your CSS style are not supported by all the browser and the style cannot be displayed as per user design. You can see all the effect, all your CSS effect in Google Chrome, or it may be possible you can't see any one effect in your internet browser, or vice versa. You can see all the effect in internet browser, or you can't see all the effect, or maybe one or two effect in your Google Chrome because browser is different. So there are many advantages of CSS, and only disadvantage of CSS is that CSS compatibility is different with different web browser. So our CSS portion is over. First of all we already learned about CSS, then CSS syntax, how to write your CSS syntax, then advantages and disadvantages. Our CSS portion is over here. Most important, CSS cascading style sheet. If you want to apply style, your heading, then you have to use CSS. You can create HTML, you can create designing like CSS in your HTML, but you have to write many codes, many lines for various fields, while in CSS there is no need to write any code. You can make only one CSS and can apply this one CSS to all the web pages. So CSS is better than HTML. Then next topic, CSS syntax. You know very well how to write CSS. CSS syntax has two parts. First is selector and second is declaration. In your selector portion, HTML tag, that is h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, h6, and in your declaration, property and value, property and its value. If you want to apply color, then you have to apply green color to its value. If you want to apply font size, then you have to write number for its font size. So this is the general syntax of CSS. Then you have to make this CSS, and then you have to apply it in your Composer, and then CSS advantage and disadvantage. Our CSS portion is complete.